I'm Chris. This is Jedi Council. And over here, this is Gonzo. He's in outer space. He's in his civilian X-Wing on his way to join us.
Yes.
So, yes.
Yes.
Obviously, Jonathan Trong got caught in our tractor beam, has been pulled in for the show. So,
Oh, man.
that's basically how we've been getting our views, catching people in our tractor beam is what we've been doing. So, but yeah, before we get started, let me go ahead and post the link for the Disney Plus. So you guys can join me in the watch party, or you can follow me on your own Disney Plus, and just whenever I say start, you just start. Either way, it doesn't matter, but there it is. And hopefully it pops up on here so I can pin it. Yep, there it is. So I'll pin that up the top. So anybody who wants to join me can join me. So, but how far away are you, Gonzo? Do you know? He may have flown too close to a star, because we can't hear him very well.
Oh,
what was that? How far are you?
Now?
Yeah.
It says I get home at 11:15.
11:15. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be done with the first episode by the time you get home.
Yeah, that's fine. It's running.
Yeah. But just some real quick channel news. One, if you didn't notice, I put a video out a half hour before this where I did a reaction video to the Bad Batch trailer, the second trailer. And also, I got a new chair. So it's a Serta. It's a lot nicer than the last one. So the last one made me feel like it was making my butt go flat, but now I think I'm going to regain the shape. So, but yeah, and then
Nice.
yes, and then I may be changing rooms with my daughter. So if I change rooms with my daughter, I'm going to have a lot more room, and I've got a lot of ideas for live streams I can do with Margie, where we'll be on camera together instead of being separated, unless of course she's somewhere else, and then we won't be there. But other than that, we can go ahead and say hi to everybody in the chat. I know Gonzo can't see everybody in here, but we got of course Jonathan Trong, who's caught on our tractor beam. We got Chris, the Disney. What's that? Oh. We got Chris, the Disney baker, who's asking if we got popcorn. Katrina. And we got Chris from Dad Builds. Let's see. I'm trying to search. Mar's here. Hey, Mar. I think we lost Gonzo. We got Tina from T. Marie's Place. We got Krista Knoxville. Hey, Krista. Happily ever Yaddy. Hey, Yaddy. And Kelly's here. Kelly. So, did I not get that right? I thought I hit Kelly's name. I think I messed up. Oh, there it is. Hey, Kelly. So, and then we got Weston Holmes has come in. Thanks for coming in, Weston. And so far that looks like that's it. So yeah, I pinned the link up the top if you want to watch along or pull Disney Plus up, and I'll tell you when we'll hit the start button so you can start watching the episode with us. Basically the episode is, I think it's Dooku captured. So sounds like they're going to capture Count Dooku. So, but other than that, there's a lot of stuff that's been going on. They're getting ready to film a Kenobi, so that's going to be great. Yes, Mar. Yep. Episode 11. Yep. And then we'll have episode 12 right after that, which is I can't really remember right off the top of my head. but yeah, so, and it looks like Gonzo will be joining us a little after 11. How long are the episodes? Episodes run, they're not quite a half hour. I think they're between 23 minutes, between 23 and 30 minutes. So I don't think any of them are really a half hour long. But so we'll wait just a few minutes. I don't know what else to say. Other than that, I've got a video coming out tomorrow where Haley and I went on a road trip Sunday, and we went and checked out some roadside attractions in Indiana. So I think out of the top 13, this makes us it puts us about 9, I think, 8 or 9. So I also gave links to a couple that we did before. We have one where we went and seen the giant ball of paint, and I linked that in tomorrow's video where you can watch us actually put a coat of paint on the world's largest ball of paint. I also linked in where we went to see the world's largest steer and the world's largest sycamore stump, which is not the greatest video because I believe it's our first video. And then, of course, Haley and I go to see some other roadside attractions in the video. So we actually have some fun, Haley and I do. And I will give you a hint. There is a Disney reference in the video. So we seem to be able to find, even when we just go on these adventures around Indiana or Ohio, we seem to find Disney everywhere we go. So, but like I said, depending on whether you guys are going to join me in the watch party or if you're going to watch it on your own on Disney Plus, that's all up to you. Where are you watching paint dry? No, actually, you watch us paint it. And we held the record for 10 minutes because as we was leaving, somebody else showed up to come in and paint the next layer. So, but what was really neat, you actually got to sign a book, and they gave you a certificate telling you held the record at that time. And then he had places where people had signed around the walls. I believe, if I'm right, he told us it weighed 6,000 pounds. So it was really neat. It's really not that far away from me. I think it's only it might be just under an hour's drive away from me. But he told some really neat stories that they actually had somebody get married there. And after they got married, they put a coat of paint on the ball, on the ball of paint. And then every year for their anniversary, they go back to put a layer of paint on the ball. So right, Mar. Yeah. It was being held up by some logging chains to the ceiling. So they said they had the building made just for it. I think they said that DuPont actually sponsored it and had the building built for the ball. So it's pretty neat. It's I mean, I know a lot of people are like, oh, just a ball of paint, but hey, it's something different. So all right, so we've been in here for a little over 10 minutes, so I think we should go ahead and start. So right now I got Chris, Tina, and Katrina in here. Anybody else who want to join us, you can jump in. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit the start button now.
It's funny, Mar, because this is actually the same ship they use in Rebels after they lose the first Phantom.
Hondo. No, Chris. Hondo was from the Clone Wars, and he was also in Rebels as well. Katrina, that's a Kowakian lizard monkey. You can buy those at Galaxy's Edge. Right. Ooh, poor Jawa. So it looks to be, I'm pretty sure, if I'm right, I think things get worse for Anakin and Obi-Wan in this episode. I'm not for sure, but I'm pretty sure that that's what it's going to be. Kowakin monkey lizard. That is what Silicious Crumb is, Mar. What's funny is this is the first time you see Hondo's pet Kowakin monkey lizard. And if I'm right, I don't think he keeps this one very long. He ends up having one that's like almost multiple colors later on. And then we have, all kinds of stuff popping up. We actually see Dooku and all the. Is this the first time that we've seen where they've all been together? Dooku, Skywalker, and Obi-Wan? I think it might be. But yeah, so we got that going on. Yeah, it's going to be really really neat. The whole episode is actually coming together. The story's coming together well. I'm remembering a lot of this from watching it, but yeah, Mar, they do. Mace Windu looks amazing in this. Yes. But the things are, the Clone Wars is hard to beat. That's why I believe the Bad Batch is just going to be just as good as what this series is. The only series I've seen that they did that I didn't like, as in animated, was the new one called Resistance, and of course it's based on the sequel trilogy. I couldn't really get into it. I tried to watch a few episodes of it, and it just did not have that same feeling. as what the Clone Wars or what Rebels had to it. Rebels, you kind of got to watch a few episodes to really get into that one, but once you get into Rebels, it's really good. So no, they don't remind me of that. Actually, the Weequay, the first time we ever see the Weequay species is in Return of the Jedi. There's a lot of them that works for Jabba the Hutt. And then, if you remember, in The Mandalorian, the season 2, when he goes to get Boba Fett's armor, there's a Weequay that is actually the bartender at the cantina. So, but let's go ahead and get started with the next episode, which is Gungan General. It says Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Dooku form an alliance to escape the pirates. I think that tells us that they're going to capture Anakin and Obi-Wan as well. So, all right, I'm getting ready. I'm starting the episode now. Maybe I'll have to check it out again, Jonathan. Hi, Arlene. I would, Tina, but I have to get up early in the morning. So
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave the watch party. All right, so yeah, so this was the first episode we got to see Hondo Anaka, probably one of my favorite characters from the Clone Wars, and I mean, it's just, I think his attitude and everything, and obviously, as you see there at the end, he gains a lot of respect for Jedi because of being that there's no revenge being held against them or anything else. This is probably one of my favorite episodes from the Clone Wars because you get kind of see Obi-Wan and Anakin and Dooku working together to escape. I wish they would have been able to find a better voice actor for Jar Jar because there was a couple of times where it didn't really sound like him. But yeah, I really like this episode, and it's just one of my favorites. I'm sure there's going to be more. Oh yeah, yeah, and even whenever we get into Rebels, he's just as he's friendly, but he's also looking for an advantage for himself, and that's how Hondo is. And what they've done with him in Galaxy's Edge at Millennium Falcon Smuggler's Run.
I mean, when you see that animatronic, you think it's an actual person there in costume, and it's just amazing. And yeah, Hondo's always been one of my favorites, and I wish they would have where they had his character walking around at Galaxy's Edge. I think that would be great. Yeah, Jonathan. Yeah, he's really good in Rebels. But so well, next week I guess Gonzo wasn't able to make it, so hopefully next week he'll be able to be with us. But yeah, like I said, the Clone Wars. If you want to, most people didn't like the prequels, but the Clone Wars really make up for that. And I think that this coming Bad Batch is just going to be as good because we're going to actually get to see them going from Clone Wars into the Empire and seeing how they respond to that. And the thing is a lot of people they're not for sure if the Bad Batch have the inhibitor chip, but Echo does. So I'm not going to tell you exactly how Echo becomes, because if you remember, Echo has been in some of the episodes we've been watching. So, but yeah, it's going to be really good. So I can't wait for that to come out on May the 4th, which I thought was a great time for them to bring it out. Even though what's funny is they don't do anything on like May 25th, which was when Lucas was always releasing movies, was at the end of May. So, but I think that's going to do it. Is there any questions or anything of me? Maybe something you guys seen you didn't know or didn't know? Of course, like I said, the quack and monkey lizards, you can get those down there at Galaxy's Edge. You can have them sit on your shoulder. They actually have a little controller that runs up to them. I think they run for maybe, I might be wrong, it might be less, but I was thinking like close to $75. And there's all kinds of stuff that they have there at the creature stall down there that relates to the Clone Wars and Rebels. So yeah, it does. You're right, Mar. You're right. But I mean, I know like A New Hope was released on March 25th of 1977. So, and it seemed like Lucas did that a lot. So, but yeah. So as for that, I would stay and watch another episode. Unfortunately, I'm in a different city tomorrow, so I have to get to bed so I can get up and go there in the morning. But we'll be doing this again next week. Hopefully, maybe if my Thursday is not as busy, we might be able to do 3. Oh, here we go. Chris, this may be a dumb question. Hold on. But Dooku, what was his origin? I thought he used to be a Jedi that turned, but I can't remember why I thought that. Yeah, Dooku, he was a Jedi, and he was actually his master was Yoda. Yoda actually took on an apprentice or a Padawan, and Dooku was him. Dooku was the master of Qui-Gon Jinn, and what it was Dooku seeing the Jedi going, and he didn't agree with the direction the Jedi were going in, and he didn't finally fall from the Jedi. Now, this may not be canon. It may be legend. He fell from the Jedi and he quit the Jedi Order after Qui-Gon was killed. So, but yeah. So he, that's basically what it was. Now, a lot of times, if you watch, I think a lot of times you never see Dooku with Sith eyes. So he may not be letting the dark side flow through him as much. I truly think that if Obi-Wan would have answered him and joined Dooku in Attack of the Clones, Dooku may have turned over Palpatine. I just possibly think that might happen. But the reason why he's a count is because he actually was one of those that his family was rich from the planet that he comes from. and he gave up, and he gave up on the Jedi Order, and he went back to that country and took back his title as Count. So that's why he's Count Dooku. So of course, I don't know if anybody remembers what his Sith name is. His Sith name is Darth Tyrannus. So if you listen, like an Attack of the Clones, when Obi-Wan asks Jango Fett about Jedi Master Sifo-Dyas, he says, "No, I was approached by a man named Tyrannus." So, and that's who he's talking about, is Count Dooku's Sith name is Darth Tyrannus. And which is funny, is because it's hardly ever used like most Sith Lords. So, but I think what it is because he used to be a Jedi and the Jedi knew him as Dooku. They just always call him Dooku. Where, if you remember, even in Revenge of the Sith, Obi-Wan always called Anakin Anakin, even though he'd already took on the Sith Lord of Darth Vader. But yeah, so great question, though. I thought that's a really great question. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. But yeah, Jonathan barely used that name. Yes. That's probably something that most people don't know. Yeah, Mark. But yeah, so next week we'll do, let me see. Well, can I get to it? Yeah, I think I can. So we'll be on episodes 13 and 14. Yeah. So we got Jedi Crash, and it says when Anakin is gravely injured, Ahsoka must take charge. And 14, which is Defenders of Peace, a village must choose a side in the Republic's separatist war. I think I remember this one. I think they have they look like the people, if I'm right, the people look like little lemurs. I might be wrong. That might be later on. But yeah, so I just think it's getting better and better. And an Ahsoka episode. Yeah. Which is some good news on that is after they're done doing the Kenobi, get done filming for Kenobi and everything, they're going to start up for the Ahsoka series. So Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau's got a lot of stuff going on, and I really can't wait. So, but thank you guys for joining me. I don't know if I missed anybody who came in. I seen Arlene was in here. Of course, we got Chris from Dad's Builds, Chris from the Disney Baker, Mark, Tina from T. Marie's Place, Jonathan Chong, Annie. I'm trying to see who else. Of course, Katrina was in here. Crystal was in here. I know a lot of them left because they don't stay to watch the episode. I think Katrina was in here because she asked me to be quiet because she couldn't hear. I know Kelly came in for a little bit, but if I missed anybody, please, I didn't mean to miss you. Thank you all for supporting me, coming in and watching these episodes with me. I really appreciate it. And I hope to see you next week. So we'll see you later, and may the force be with you always.